Much appreciated, hero. Honestly, I think I might pick, at least not on console, my hero like, I don't know, in a few days' time. Just random teammates dying all the time. Okay. One of them ran out of gas. Oh, they added more stuff. Oh, this is how we open the map now. Okay. Oh, then we can create markers around for different stuff. Okay. Okay, I see. Now how do we clear this? Okay, good to know. Good to know. Uh, so all of these stop producing stuff. That's fair. Oh, well, damn. This place has a lot. Yo, what's up, Valius? What's the plan? Explore? Right now it's explore. I just finished a stream for a PvP game, so I'm decompressing. That game was a lot of was very hectic. So right now I want to get enough biomass so that I can burn fuel, so my factories keep producing stuff, and then as I'm exploring, we'll have, you know, some resources. But I've not thought about what I wanted to build yet. So right now it's really, I guess, exploring. That's the plan. I just thought about that right now when you asked. I think this is a good spot for, like, there's a lot of leaves, but it's not biomass itself. It's just a lot of leaves in this area. Hope you're doing well though. Well, you can really hold it, I guess, until you slow down. Maybe each space should have like a shop. Yeah, crafting bench is what I'm trying to say. Wait, shouldn't a constructor be able to make biomass if we just feed it like a bunch of, what's it? A bunch of leaves. I should be able to craft a biomass for us, I think. Like if we put leaves inside a storage container. But it's doing like 10 biomass per second, so this is relatively quite fast, you know. Is that? Things might make sense, because I saw biomass there. What does it need as, like right here, what does it need as a resource? Leaves or wood? Well, I put it in brackets, right? Oh, it says so right there, the cost. Okay. It's just my ATD, attention to detail. I want to make sure I have enough though. 1, 2, 3. We need more. Yeah, I think we need more leaves. We don't need copper right now, right? So I could store this inside the misc. And copper helps us make, what, wires, right? So it makes sense to... Because what did I want to try and get? Screws. I wanted to make screws. This is iron plate, that's iron rod. So iron plate, iron rod. And ideally, maybe this plant we can use a screw. So that way we sort of have categorization of metals. A metal factory here for rod plates and then screws. Because this isn't doing anything, it's sort of bothering me. We just have unused resource here. But if we put 200, 200, so that's a biomass burner per mine. Do I have enough space to make... I could get rid of the hub anytime. So... Alright, let's make a screw, right? So that everything is consolidated. Iron ingots to rods, yeah, and then rods to screws, yeah. Now that you reminded me, let me see if I should pick up, because I have that across the other side of the map. But I think all my stuff is stopped right now, so I need to... You know what, let me do that. There's copper here too. Copper is used to make what, wires? Just split your rods to make screws. Splits with like what, conveyor. I haven't tried the split thing. I literally just unlocked it. Split your rods to make screws. Yeah, rods to screws. I think I have that at the top. Let me make sure I do first. Is there a flashlight? Because once it gets dark, it's sort of like hard to see. I don't think you can slide when you're on a slope, which makes sense, I guess. It makes sense, the gravity. Okay, that's still going, so good to know. Speaking of copper wire, PC or console? This is console on PlayStation. These just keep stacking up. But what do we use to make a... Ah, okay, I see. So we make wires that way. Why is it low-key so slow, though? Oh, that's why. That's why it's slow. That's why it's slow. Makes sense. There should be a container in between so that the container acts as like a storage funnel for this, because the productivity of the copper is quite slow. So there should be a container in between each producer type of object, I think. So I want to reconstruct this, but I think, let me drop all the copper inside here. And then we could use the copper to make a, what's it, wire? A cable, sorry, a cable. Then ignats, I could just put this back into the resource. Oh, snap. Oh, it's maxed out, okay. I can't store it. I can't store it. So if we wanted more, doesn't that mean we could put like a container here and then another container? So that way once one container is filled up, like this one right now, then the next storage would be used up, you know? Yeah, this makes me want to reorganize this. But this is still running, so let me to do this. What's the original? Oh. But the prerequisite for me to explore freely is that the factory is like, you know, cooking stuff. So it doesn't make sense for me to leave it. It would work? Okay, good. Appreciate confirmation. Alright, now I'm motivated to do that. Should I just do it now? Wait, how much is burning? 55? I'll see if I can race and get the other factories running with, now that we have some biomass here. So one of these is still kicking. This one is stopped. I'll just come here, knock this out. Okay, that's producing just fine. Max this one out too. Yeah, some random places that have like really good amount of leaves. I think that's good enough, I think. So here, we could put like a marker, right? Just so I remember where my stuff is. But we don't want like a question mark, because we know what that is. How do I get rid of that? Okay, there we go. Question mark like, should I just put crate for now? What's like a construction icon? I'll just leave this as like a crate for now. So I remember where my factories are. You think there'll be an icon for like, you know, different type of machinery, like minor production something, but it's not there. Since we're closer towards here, I'll put a biomass to max it out here too. I'm on a slope, so I can't slide. Max this. Dang, already? Damn. Need more leaves, man. Also, one thing I wanted to get is like the scanner that can scan for items in an area, since I unlocked the research stuff. And find out what to explore to use this guy. This was my last hub upgrade. There's the limestone here, but the organization is not good. We need storage containers in between each producer, or I'll call them production machinery. So it's one or the other, but it's not both. Usually my go-to is to go around to grab biomass. I got coal as well, but coal is finite in this current location. I think if I explore a bit further, I might find out that there's like a way to like harvest coal much more effectively. I'm also concerned that these leaves like are a bit finite. Like, it takes some time for it to like reload. Yeah. So those should be kicking. We just maxed, I think, that's one right now. We want to get this mine to start creating screws. But do I have enough biomass? I don't have. So we need to create another setup here for the biomass. I need a crafting bench. No respawn of leaves, twigs. Really? No, you're joking. Tell me you're joking. No respawn. I thought the ones I grabbed there were respawning because I had grabbed from that location, but I guess I just missed those ones and ended up grabbing it right now instead. That's wild. No respawn, so you have to like, what's the word? Really find out a way to... I guess that's the part, like the game is trying to make me leave this area, you know? Because that should be self-sustaining. There should be a way to like funnel energy into the miner, right? Only thing that respawns are monsters, nuts and berries. For real? Damn! I guess on that it's like time to move on. It's time to move on from this location. If that's the word. It's a trap in the beginning? Well, thanks for saving me time, because I'm someone who likes to like explore the whole side of this map before I move over to the next side. Also, Valios, is there a, what's it called? Is there like a flashlight? Goodness, look at how dark this place is, bro. What the heck? Personal storage box? What's the benefit of this? It's like a mini storage. 25 slots for storing large amounts of items. I don't see the need for that yet. Conveyor belt power, production. I haven't checked the equipment workshop yet, if there's something new I should build. But yeah, man, I guess it's time for me to move on from that location. Yeah, flashlight, don't know button on console. Oh, but there is one, okay. Is it like a shortcut or cancel? These are like emotes. What's down? That's for ores to scan. Why is it only those things that are being scanned for? Do I have to configure different types of scanners? Flashlight, bottom right. Or do I have to construct one? Flashlight, Satisfactory. Flashlight controller, I cannot for my life figure out blah blah blah. You need to hold R1, RB. That's Xbox controls. On the tool wheelie thing shows up and then it's left on the D-pad. Then it's left on the D-pad. R1, RB, so that the wheelie thing shows up, and then it's left on the directional pad. Really? Now these are stuff that I put on my shortcut. The wheelie thing. That's terrible advice, bro. Have you tried looking for it in the keybind settings? What's keybind? There's no keybind settings, bro. 4 months ago, is that flashlight in Satisfactory? Hold R1 and hit left on the directional pad. Oh shoot! Bruh. There we go. How come I never use R1? Like, what the heck? Oh, I used it to toggle, but I never held it down. Okay. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Let there be light. I'm very conflicted, man. Look at all of this stuff I've built, and I have to get rid of it. Or maybe I just leave it here, and then, you know, in the future when I come back, I'm like, oh, wait. That reminds me I can build XYZ instead, you know? Have our rods and all that. What's the time right now? 25 minutes in. Damn. I still want to explore to grab leaves and do the thing. Let's get rid of our hub for now and find a way to create more leaves, or at least create this factory. Wait, this is bothering me. This is bothering me. Why do I have this and it has no nothing, you know? Nah, we gotta fix that right now. Biomass burner. I'm missing wires. Really, it's not enough. I want to leave this place in a state where I can come back and be like, oh, I need screws, I can grab screws here. I need wire, I can grab a cable from here. I need copper wire. Yeah, I could grab it from here too. Rods, plates, you know. It's a stop shop, even when, you know, it's finished production. So I'm gonna pause this right here. Oh wait, there might not be a need to pause because the copper is still building. Well, it's low-key inefficient, but still. It's like, do I rather build for now, or do I build it properly right now? Like right here, right now. I think we should build it properly. Pause! Stop right there. So we pause it. I don't know if we'll have enough storage. Okay, let's create a temporary storage right here. Keyword temporary is the keyword. Damn! Oh goodness. Goodness gracious. What I'm scared about is like fitting things in here. Because once it's orange, for whatever reason, if you turn it back on, it doesn't work. And I don't think we have enough space as well. Why is this producing stuff still? Yeah, we paused it, right? Yeah, we did. How is this still generating stuff? Oh, I guess I was overflowing with stuff. That's why. That's what's going on. That's wild. So I literally was in surplus. I was in surplus of iron ore. Surplus of the iron ore. Okay. Will this snap? Just fine. Yeah, after I tried to debug the initial issue that was happening here, I'd rather not. Yeah, I'd rather do it like that. If it's blue, that means it's gonna work. If it's yellow, it's like, so we have the storage, another storage container that has all these. I'm like, can I grab, hold on. Store all of this, grab all of this. Bro, wait! What's going on? Wait. It's just going directly in it. I think what I should do is this should be the ore, right? And then we need a smelter, and the smelter should then have the iron ingot, and then the construction. Yeah, so this should just, yeah, keep stacking up. I would move from this into the constructor, right? This one here, this one here. How much space do I have? Damn! This took the whole inventory. Like literally, bro. I have copper here. More iron ore stuff. Okay, I've got like about 20 minutes. Where's the container? I've not used this before. How much can this store? No way, is that the same size? What? Okay, slightly, the container is slightly higher. But how? That's a bit wild to me. Come on, look at the size of this thing versus this. And this just has 4 more slots. You're kidding me. 1, 2. It's more. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it has more. That's mad. That is mad. How? How does this small container have the ability to store all of this? Now that is useful then. That is actually useful, I guess. Special organization. Let's put a shortcut. Personal box storage. It makes sense to put all the storagey things together, right? That's the hub at the top. I feel like the hub should have its own menu. Okay, same orientation of storage as the first one. Nah, this is hilarious to me, bro. Missing materials, rods. So we have this to make the ores. From ores we should have the constructor, right? Oh wait, am I messing up? We need a smelter, no. Because the smelter gives us the ingot instead. The copper ingot. Yeah, this is in the way, low-key. Dang. Gotta take all this out. and power poles and everything. Where's our smelter? I'm missing iron rod and copper. Goodness gracious. That and copper close by. I'm going to pick up wire because that's also important. And this. Oh, I'll pick up these two as well. I'll also pick up the ignite so that we can funnel that into our resource. Reinforced plate is going to be useful for later on. This is copper, right? Okay, yeah, same type. Make sure we're not mixing things. So arrange this. So we need our smelter. Bruh. Oh, it's in the way? No way it's in the way. Oh, I'm missing iron plate? Really? It's either I left it here and some here. Okay, no. Okay. Yeah, finally, this is good. Where's that line? It's the sweet spot where this will work. Smelter, we can make a container for the iron ignite. And this is our copper, right? I'm gonna double this. Going to double this to why is this slightly misaligned? I think the distance will help. Then from here, what we do need to angle this out slightly. Bro. What the heck? Wrong button. again. Okay, that's good. Now we need our constructor. Where is our constructor? Oh, don't mind the tree. You could go right in. Okay, I mean, that's useful. We could ignore all that. And from here we can create a container. I'm missing iron plates. Well, damn. Well, the ignats would create a copper wire for us, right? Then from copper wire we want cable. So it's all good. We can store this here. Create space. Now, should I do this and come back, or should I... Let me put the things in place first. So when I put things in place, I'll be remember to construct it. So to do this copper wire, we need another constructor. Reinforced iron plate is what's missing, so we do need iron plate. I need to run back. Let's go to our other factory. A scooter would be so convenient though. Like, I need a something. Iron ignite. This creates iron rods. Why do we have plates in here then? I'll just grab a few. Like, why are plates in there? What do I have here? Is this making screws for us? The iron rod's going through here. Aye, perfect. This is making the screws for us. So we have screws at that side. So this should be making iron. So we have a screw, we have iron rods. Yeah, iron rods. Screws and iron rods here. And then finally, what's the other thing? So I came here just to get the reinforced plate. Iron plate is at that side. Inside here. Oh, goodness me. Oh yeah. Yeah, this thing is gonna be put to work. Goodness gracious. Yeah, put all of you guys in here. I didn't even realize. I really didn't realize. Iron ore. But we don't need that. We need a reinforced plate. Oh my gosh! I just left there. We need screws, right? Yep. Damn! I've got to go back. Someone please tell me that there's a way to make like a car or something. Like, look at all these constructions, man. Want to tell me, as the player, that I have to keep going back and forth between places like this? Let me grab some of those. Yeah, to do it like this, I don't think it's that fun. Okay, having some reinforced plates here. Let's just use up as much as we can. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Okay, that's good. Where's this constructor? Yeah. Up, just like that. Okay. I like how somehow the conveyor doesn't need energy to move. As long as it's connected, it's like just moves stuff here instead. So this is ready, okay. And finally we have our storage. How is that wrong? Can someone explain it? This thing is so picky, bruv. Like the storage container is literally like, it's right in front of it. And this thing said no. Off by an inch. Off by an inch, and it was not good enough. I think this would be enough, yeah. If you have enough copper wires here, yeah, that would be enough. Now the whole point of doing this is basically, I said, I want to come back and be able to be like, oh look, we've produced a lot of things, right? You know what, just to really maximize, let's put another storage unit right here. Well, I'm like, am I building too much right now, you know? Sure, Valius is here, he'll be like, I'm not sure if you want to do that. Okay, so that's another storage, so we should be able to, moment of truth, turn on the power. Dang, this stretches. This is the longest one I've built though. Look at the train on this thing. It's literally like a train. Yeah, this one is the longest. This literally stretches. Question now is, now that I've built this far, I'm just gonna put one pole here and another pole here, so that way it's easier to identify what belongs to what, you know? One each. I guess these two can share a pole. And then that third pole is going to connect to this power pole, and then another power pole here. You know what? Let's do that, just because it's going to make life so much easier. Missing wire. No problem. We have lots of these here. Is it efficient to put one or one for power per power pole? You know what I'm saying? So one there. Missing concrete. Bro, I need like a robot dog to help me fetch stuff. I have to do all this labor. Then venture to find leaves as well. And why does it take forever for the limestone to produce stuff on my workbench? Is it? I don't know if maybe it literally just takes time because it's a cement block. So I guess that would make sense because it needs time to dry up. But still though. Okay, so we can have another pole here. Like one each, one for that side, one for this side. No way. How is this still running? How is this still running? Maybe it's a bug. That's not supposed to run. At least not yet. Okay, so this has power. And connect this pole to the mine. And then should we do one pole from here to there? For simplicity, yeah, we could do this. So the mine and the smelter share one power source. That power source, which is connected to the biomine, is here. And that's generating fuel, so we can connect this to this one to this one. Finish this whole line. Okay, looking good. So now we just need to turn on the power and see if anything's broken. Hopefully not. I don't know why this was still running though. Oh yeah, make iron ingots. It's not smelting, oh my god. This is what I was afraid of. It's happening. This is literally producing, but this one is not. Does that mean I need a separate biomass burner? Or do I need to reconstruct this again? I'm not sure. We need this to make copper. It's working! You see, this one is literally working just fine. And then here, make cable. So how come the smelter is not working? Freaking smelter, man. Yeah, that's copper for sure. So why is it stuck? Why is this stuck? Why? Why, oh why? Alright, you know what? See if we can build this again. Smelter. Or is it because it's stuck in between this tree? What is this? What is this? Might be in trouble. Might be in trouble here for just because of this one spot. I don't think this is gonna work. It's not gonna work, bro. Hey, no way. What about this way? This is a power issue. Oh, wait. So for whatever reason, I think this tree was literally blocking the construction. So clear paths is the way. Okay, great. That's good. Look at how vast this whole space is. So ideally I should have moved this maybe all the way over here. But then the mine, I guess, yeah, space matters. So I guess that's organization. Organization of things. Alright, let me see if I could put something in my to-do. Next thing I wanted to do was to get... what was I trying to do? Make a factory for... grab... let's say... get... 1,000... Let's say redesign... cement. Redesign cement factory. What do I mean by that? I mean containers. Why is that a public note, bro? Why is that public? Can't I create like multiple? Oh, it's literally just stuck there. Oh. So I have to do it this way instead. I don't want to put any order, so I'll say a dash at the end. Is there a way to like go like insert under? Oh, there isn't. What sort of to-do list is this? This is such a cheap to-do list, bruv. So how do I delimit this to separate different types of tasks so that it's in line? So that's one task. Then the other task is... Here's a biomass constructor. And lastly, we need to explore. Well, you guys can't see this, but I'm typing stuff down. So next time, pick this up. Try and do these redesign cement, Re and N factory containers, biomass constructor, 2K leaves, biomass refuel factory explore. There was one more thing to do too. Yeah, the leaves really don't respawn around here. You have iron plate, iron rod. Yeah, iron plate here. What was this making? Iron rods. Screws are at the top side of that mountain. I guess plates are more needed, so we can create another iron plate here instead. Because we already have the screws. So I need to add that to the to-do list. Redesign cement factories. I think we should make more plates too. But we have iron plate up there, so that's my qualm, I think. Well, the plates are useful, so I'll say, yeah, let's make another iron plate. Unused mine. Unused ore mine factory. Iron plate. Iron plate for unused ore mine factory. Yep. Iron plate for unused mine factory, redesigned cement factory, containers, biomass construction, 2K leave, explore, biomass. Okay. Yeah, if I stop here, I'll remember. Alright. Okay, that's good enough for me. Shout out to Valius TV. Shout out to Valius for the flashlight tip, and everyone else who tuned in. Appreciate y'all, and I'll catch us on the next one, man.